Well, happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for watching Morning Live here. And what are you going to be doing this summer? Well, a lot of you are going to be doing what we're talking about today. We're at Outdoor Travel in Beamsville, and we're going to talk about RVing, camping, all the things that a lot of Canadians are now taking a sudden interest in for a variety of reasons, which we won't get into. But what we're going to talk about today is what you can get involved in. And with us is Mr. Expert here, Dave Newman.
Hey, good morning, Steve.
From Outdoor Travel, and you've got a big weekend coming up.
We do.
Starting tomorrow, which is the big open house. People are going to want to come down here. So let's start with the basics. So these are smaller motorhomes that you want to show off first of all. So tell us a bit about what people can look at when they get involved with this.
Sure. So these are small motorhomes. Traditionally, small motorhomes were always on this type of chassis, a Ford van chassis. But now you've got the Dodge ProMaster chassis, the Ford Transit van chassis, and then next to that, a very small Class A motorhome. So when it comes to small motorhomes, there's a lot more choice. And sometimes it's the comfort of the cabin, which will dictate what RV best suits the customer's needs, and the price point. All of these have different price points. The small one behind me, they start brand new now at about $109,995. And a common question we're getting right off the bat is how tariffs have affected us yet. And the good news is RVs were exempt from tariffs because they're part of the Canadian-US-Mexico agreement.
Right.
But what happened just recently with the cars getting hit, the new motorhomes coming in, will he get hit with the tariff? But the good news is this early in the season, we've got an amazing selection of not only new but really late model used. Let's take a peek in here.
Come on,
this
in.
is a
Go
great
on in there.
example.
We'll let you go first of all, and then we'll go in there and just get a peek of. And this is a 30-footer. So a lot of people are going to say, you know, I want to try this. I want to rent something before buying maybe. And this is a 30-footer, and this will take care of how many people?
This has got 7 seat belts, so you can easily accommodate up to 7. But this is on sale for $112,995. But early in the season, we have a great selection, but things may change soon. As well, rentals too. We rent these all year, and a lot of people are considering the lifestyle now. And what a great way to start to rent. We rent the
accoutrements are awesome. You know, I even noticed solar panels help to give you a real fridge too, which you don't have to worry about the propane anymore.
Yes, the fridges now are on 12 volt. So as you mentioned, we've got our big open house starts tomorrow, right through the whole weekend. It's a great time to come down and get the barbecue going on Saturday and Sunday, and by far our biggest sale of the year.
Okay, so this gives us an idea of what a small motorhome looks like. It's just gorgeous, and you'll want to have coming down and have a look at these over the weekend. So Outdoor Travel in Beamsville, a big open house this weekend. I know a lot of you are going to be here. We're going to come back. Our next segment, we're going to talk about what?
Toy haulers.
Toy haulers, like kids' toys or adult toys?
Adults' toys.
Okay, we'll see you in a little while here back at Outdoor Travel in Beamsville. Welcome back to Outdoor Travel in Beamsville, Morning Livers, and we're talking about outdoor travel, RVing, tenting, all the different things that are involved this morning. And right now we're going to talk about toy haulers. And I'm not sure if that means a box at the back where you can bring your little kids' toys when you're out camping and glamping and enjoying the great outdoors in Canada this year. But we've got Dave Newman inside here, and we're going to go see him right now. And he's going to give us an idea of what toy haulers are and why you might be interested to investigate this part of the RVing business. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Steve. Welcome back.
Thank you. All right, so tell us a little bit about what a toy hauler is.
So toy haulers come primarily in big fifth wheels like this, but they come in small travel trailers too. And they were originally thought of for if people want to bring motorcycles, ATVs, if kids do motocross racing. But lately, we call this now a flex room. It can be a games room, it can be a den, it could be a home office. Here you've got a choice. This has a sofa on this side. You can get opposing sofas, or this sets up like a workbench, but you've often got a powder room like in behind you there. There's hookup for washer dryer, so it could be a laundry room. And what we've done now, we've taken the ramp and turned it into a deck. So you've got so much more living space. And the toy haulers, they're built a little more robust. They have much bigger holding tanks. And there's a travel trailer that we have. It's got almost 3 times the capacity of fresh water. And when it comes to regular travel trailers, they're pricing the same as the toy hauler. So now if customers have canoes, kayaks, they want to bring that kind of stuff, that's a great option.
Here. And not only do you have this part of it, which is kind of the new addition, but the regular part of it, which you would expect, which is the kitchen and the bedrooms and the living spaces, is just gorgeous in here.
Yeah,
it's just huge the way they make these things now.
This has, of course, the big, that's kind of an average size garage that we were just in. They go up to 17, 18 feet. But on top of that space, you've got the regular living space of a regular RV. Here, this is a little bigger. This is 35 feet, but you got a beautiful living room, nice big kitchen, of course, the regular full bathroom up top.
Big TV, fireplace, important to me. But just gorgeous in the bedroom. I don't know if Luke can get up those stairs or not. Just watch you there. But again, you're not cramped in. You're not feeling cramped in. So you and the kids can go and have a good time.
Yeah, and this is a wide body too. The interior width on these is a full 8 feet. So if people want, quite often they have you know, quads on that want to bring in the garage that are 4 feet wide, so you can bring them.
So that's a neat thing to do. Now, how long have these has this been the toy hauler been around? Is this something newer or new?
So they've actually been around for about 40 years, but they've just recently become so much more popular because people are thinking of new ideas, what to do with them.
And they want to take their motorcycle, or they want to take their golf cart, or something along that line, or you know, fishing gear and tackle and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's a cool thing. So again, you've got a big open house coming this weekend.
Starts tomorrow, all weekend. It's just a lot of fun. If people want to come and just explore everything we're talking about, everything's on display, everything's open. You can go around and look at yourself. And with the RVs, we got staff on site if you want to talk. But it's by far our biggest sale of the year.
Okay, so that's this weekend at Outdoor Travel in Beamsville. And you were telling me earlier that a lot of people say, I want to investigate this more, but I don't know where you go to camp or how to set that up. Can we talk about that next time?
Yes, you bet.
Okay, we'll do that next time. We'll see you in a few minutes here on Morning Live. All right, create memories, go camping in Ontario. That's a good idea. Lots of people want to do that. RV listings. But where do you find a campground? So you want to try RV living out this summer. A lot of people are going to be doing that, traveling in Canada. And we are at Outdoor Travel here in Beamsville. I should start off with that. Dave Newman is with us, and he's going to tell us the biggest question, or the answer to the biggest question that people have to you when they come in here. We want to try this out. Where do we go?
Where do we go? I mean, we got a campsite here, but it's not the ideal place to spend the weekend. But there's a variety of campgrounds out there. The two biggest sources is the Ontario parks, the provincial parks, but then there's the private campgrounds too. What you have on your lap is the Ontario Private Campground Directory, which we've got here at the dealership. And it's there's about 350 private campgrounds and a variety of choices. So we often ask customers, are you looking for something a little more rustic, or do you want something with swimming pools, activities for the kids, playgrounds? Some of these campgrounds even have nightclubs on site. So there's a wide variety of campgrounds. And it's best to book ahead, but you don't have to necessarily.
Because there's lots of campgrounds around, aren't there, like spots?
Ontario
How many did you say?
Provincial Parks, there's 27,000 sites in Ontario. There's a huge amount of campgrounds. As well, there's the municipal sites, like the conservation areas. Around here, you've got Glen Eden. They've got overnight camping. Customers don't necessarily know that. You've got 50 Point. They've got campgrounds nice and close.
But you can help people with all this stuff. Help them what to do, give them the books, all that kind of stuff. Super. Let's go inside here and see what this one's like.
So this is a travel trailer.
Dave.
It's about 27 feet. It's got 2 slides in, but what's good to know is that a lot of these campgrounds, they have overflow areas. So if you happen to leave booking the campground until maybe late, maybe the May 2-4 weekend or Labor Day weekend, there's overflow areas where you don't get hookup, but you can still stay at the campground. And in that case, you're doing what we call dry camping, when you're not hooked up to water, not hooked up to electricity, but you've got water on board. Most trailers now have solar panels, so they keep the batteries charged, so you don't have to be hooked up at a campground to use them.
Oh, okay, so you can sort of just do it wherever.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And these trailers, you know, I can't say enough. It's just the space that they've made these so you don't feel hemmed in, like I did. We camped when I was a kid in tents and with a tent trailer that had nothing in it but two big beds. But these are just, we'll call it luxury. I'll call it luxury and affordable luxury, right?
Very affordable. We've got new travel trailers starting bi-weekly payments of just over $100. And what you've got too, we've got that Ontario campground directory, but every province has a campground association, so you can go online with your cell phone, you can look at the different sites, but you can order campground directories, they'll mail them out to you too. But if customers want to come down to the dealership, the Ontario Campground Association gives us a decent supply to hand out to customers here at the dealership.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
it gives you...
So in the time that I've been down here, what I like about outdoor travel is it's not just a place where they sell you something and away you go, have a good time. You help them figure out what to do, where to go, how to do it, and also you take care of problems when something may arise, when they need some help. And that's what we're going to check in next, because I know a lot of places will sell you a trailer, but they can't help you when you want to get it fixed. Then what do? You're in the middle of nowhere sometimes. So let's check on service. Can we talk about that the next time?
You bet.
Okay, we're going to come back a little bit later on here to Outdoor Travel in Beamsville. They have a big open house this weekend, starts tomorrow, Friday, and you're going to want to come down and have a look and just see all the neat things that are here. And we'll be back in a few minutes, and we're going to talk service here at Outdoor Travel. Welcome back to Outdoor Travel in Beamsville, and we've been talking about RVing and getting into the outdoor lifestyle, which a lot of people are doing right now for a variety of reasons. Like I said, Dave Newman here has been telling us all the neat things. We've talked about some of the different kind of vehicles, campgrounds. What's another big question that people are asking you?
Service. We do a lot of off-site events in the community, and sometimes customers have bought private or bought from another dealer, and they want to know, do we do service? And we do. Well, obviously we service what we sell, but we do service for other customers' units too. We've got spring maintenance packages starting at just over $300. Right now we have on a package called a Fresh Start, which we do a complete sanitize and dewinterize of the water system, inspect the RV, inspect the roof, certify the propane system, and clean. So that's nice to have if you don't have a place to do service. But sometimes
there's do-it-yourselfers too. So do you have any tips we can give them this morning?
One of the biggest things that you want to watch for in an RV is any kind of water penetration. And a lot of RVs have slide seals. So I mean, this is brand new, but if you've got an RV, you want to check your slide seals all the way around. And this sealant that we sell, this is an important thing. This is worth its weight in gold. If you have an RV, it's good to have a tube of this stuff. And what you want to do is just inspect the roof at least twice a year. And if any of the sealant looks a little bit suspect, just touch it up, and it'll save.
Okay. All right, let's go inside and let's
take a peek inside.
Let's take a peek inside this one. And this was another gorgeous one, but just the room in here. And I want to touch, we just have a minute or so here, Dave, I want to touch on this as far as service is concerned, because most of the time I would think that if people have a problem, it's not going to be within 5 miles of the shop here. So how can people get something fixed in Timbuktu?
So we service what we sell for customers at home, but because we're so focused on service, that allows us to be part of, by far, the biggest service network in Canada and the United States.
And that's what this is.
It's RV Care, and it's a network of dealers, 85 dealers all across Canada, and a full network of dealers all across the United States. So our customers can travel with peace of mind, knowing that almost anywhere they are in North America, they can stop at any of these dealerships and have 100% priority service. What a great thing to have if you're traveling around and something's just not quite right. The fridge maybe is acting up, and you want to stop at a dealership and just have someone look at it.
And you don't want to sit there for a week waiting to get in line.
It's instant. You stop at any one of our dealerships across North America, you get 100% priority service. You don't even wait a day. Okay. And that's just peace of mind for our customers as they travel.
Okay. Thanks for letting us come in today. And again, this is just a bit of a preview, give you a taste of RV living. And again, on the weekend here at Outdoor Travel in Beamsville, you've got the big open house starting tomorrow. So come on out and check it out. You'll be here, I presume.
All weekend.
Say hi to Dave when you come here. Outdoor Travel in Beamsville.